Hey guys, today I'll be giving you a video tutorial on one of my personal favorite apps, iMockup, on the iPad 2. So, iMockups is on the App Store, and it's a paid app. It's about $6.99 US. And what iMockups is you can make mockups for your website. You can make web design mockups, which you can make them nice, clean, easy, or you can even make them up all the way up to complex, just mockups. And a mockup is obviously not a finished product or a finished graphic look to it. It's just to show either your clients or give your, if you're a web designer, show your clients of what just it might look like, or just an idea of what they should expect, or you to show your web designer of what you kind of want, or so on. So as you can see here, I have a nice little clean mock-up here, real simple, easy. It's on Battlefield 3, just cause I don't know, it's just a sample one I made, and I'm pretty stoked for Battlefield 3. So as you can see here, I have a nice little navigation bar. You got some video feed or whatever, and the background. So that's just a little thing I made. So what's nice about this, there's a little buttons thing up here, or a little projects thing here, and you can scroll through all your little mock-ups you've made and just scroll through them real nice and easy until you get back to them. Scroll through them nice and easy, and yeah. So for this video tutorial, I'll just make a new mockup for you guys so you can see how the inner workings and how it works and everything. So as you can see here on this sidebar, you have all these different things to choose up just to make up your mockup, and you can actually make them pretty detailed mockups, even close to the real thing. So what I like to start off with is this. It has this little browser thing. It's just a little image of a browser, and I just like to use that just because it gives me the feel of what it'll actually look like when you're looking into a browser. So, but this is just an image right here of a browser. But if you've worked with Photoshop or Illustrator, you'll know that it really gets frustrating when you're trying to move your mouse and your things move around, your graphics move around. But this is not me moving around on the full screen, it's actually the little browser moving itself. So what's cool about this is they have a lock for your image or your little graphic thing. So you can lock this in place so it doesn't move anymore. See how it's not moving? And you can zoom out. This is the full page here, or you can unlock it here, and then you can make it bigger. You can move it again, and then you can lock it back up. And what's really cool about this app, they give you a lot of customization. Just for this little browser alone, you can customize the text and the little domain name, the fake little domain name, as well as you can customize the little domain name so you can get a feel of what it will really look like once it's on a web browser. So you can customize the color of the font, you can customize the real background of the browser, as well as the little border on the outside here. So it's pretty neat just to play around with and whatnot. So I'll just leave everything white, just because that's standard. So it's already locked in place, everything's good to go. So let's start off with a nice little, we'll make a header, how about that? So if you have images saved on your iPad already, or if not, you can just upload your image that you've made in Photoshop, Illustrator, wherever you've made your like header image. And this, I'm saying that so if you have a header image that you're going to use for this site, you can just upload it as an image into this program, or you can just make it a little container. You can just make a little container box and make it the color, and then you can say this is basically a template of what it's going to be. So I'll lock this into place here, lock it, go to info, import image, and then camera roll here. I'll just import this random picture thing. It says coder. It's pretty cool. And let's move on. That's my header for that. So let's add a container for some content, some web content here. Stretch it out a bit, make it kind of even, lock it in place. Boom. Info. Let's give it some color. Let's make it red. How about red? Looks cool. So let's leave that red. Let's get out of that. Now we have a place for content. Now we can make a little navigation bar. There's plenty and plenty of different navigation bars to choose from. There's tons and tons of possibilities. I'll just use this plain, basic, boring one. Actually, no, let's try the nav bar. Let's try this one. So I could put it up here, stretch it out. You can make it big, you can make it wide, fat, whatever you like. So lock that in place, go to info real quick. Let's give it a let's give it a blue color. How about that? Nah, let's make it black. Alright, so now my little navigation bar is black. And what's cool about this app is you can, like I said, there's tons of customization. You can even customize little tabs on the navigation bar, which is pretty sweet. So there we go, you got this. Say you wanted to show a client that on this site you're gonna have a map of where your business is, or where it is, or whatever, and you want your map to be right in there. Be really obnoxious and put it right there. Lock it in place. You can even customize the color of that, but I'm not going to. And they have tons and tons of little icons that you can use for this app, which is really, really cool. They have tons of different shapes. They even have a little iPad thing, so if you're making an iPad friendly website or an iPad app and you want to show the look to it or whatever, you can. It's pretty cool. And they even have a little iPhone thing too. iPhone icons, charts, calendars, a radio, which is like a selection box type thing, but it's radio style. Checkbox, hyperlinks, input box, a button, and the classic Loriism right here. So if you just want to put some Loriism, komasala kabalala, blah blah blah, you can. And yeah, it's a great app. It's really nice, it's really clean, and even if you, and the cool thing also I forgot to mention is you can make things go forward, backwards. See how like the text is kind of over that map right there? You can go to info, you can go here, you can send it backward a little. So send it backward, and now it's behind the map, which is pretty cool. It's just like Photoshop for the iPad, but obviously you don't have the full customization as Photoshop does, but it's really nice just to make little mock-ups like this, and you can make them really nice and really clean, like you've seen. Let's see, where's that other one? You see, I made like a nice little vacation one right here. Pretty sweet. Corkboard. These are just a bunch of different images I've imported into here. Here, the Battlefield 3 one, just images I've imported. This random one I made for my first one. So yeah, that is iMockups on the iPad 2, $7.99 on the App Store. It's pretty cool. Check it out if you're into web design. So it's a great app. Thanks for watching.